Okay, so hello people. So today we'll be solving LeetCode daily question 935, that is night dialer. And in this we know, okay, firstly let me explain that what the question is asking. Yeah, the chess knight has a unique movement that it may move two squares vertically and one square horizontally, or two squares horizontally and one square vertically, forming an L shape. Okay, and in this we'll be having chess knight and we'll be having a phone pad as shown below. Okay, and the given knight will be standing at only blue cells. Okay, and we'll be given an integer n. We have to return n, how many distinct possible numbers of length n that we can dial. Okay, and you are allowed to place the knight on any numeric cell initially, and then you should perform n minus 1 jumps to dial a number of length n, and all jumps should be valid knight jumps. Okay, so as the answer so we have to return the module of this answer. Okay, so in the case that if we are given n equal to 1, what we can do, we can form 10 distinct phone numbers, that are 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and then 0. Or if we are given 2, we can form 0 4 0 6 1 6 1 8 2 7. Note that 1 2 is not possible because the knight cannot cover two squares, apparently two adjacent squares. Okay, so 2 7 is possible, 2 9 3 4 3 8 4 0. These all will be the possible solution. Okay, so now let's first see that how we can approach to this question. Firstly, what we will do, we'll be checking that which are the all the possible positions for the knight from every square. Okay, so basically we are having 10 squares where we can from where we can move. So starting from this square, that is the 0th square, let's say, or let's say this is the first square. Okay, from 1 the knight can go either here or either here. Okay, so then where the knight can go is 8 and 6. Okay, okay, and we can also do for the 0, that for 0 the knight can go only 4 and 6. We know that with this and this, these are the only possible moves for the knight, 4 and 6. Similarly, we can draw for every of this. So let me just use a text box. Yeah, so from 0 the knight can go 4 and 6. From 1 knight can go from 1 the knight, okay, let me just change the color of the pen. Yeah, from 1 knight can go to here 8 or here 6. Okay, so 8 and 6. Similarly, from 2 it can go to 7 or 9. From 3 it can go to 4 or 8. From 4 it can go to 3, 9 and 0. 3, 9 and 0. From 5 it cannot go anywhere because star and hash are not valid position for the knight. So from 6 here we'll be using a null. Okay, like this means it can't go anywhere. So for the sixth square it can go to either 1, 7 or 0. 1, 7, 0. Okay, so for the 7, similarly we can find that it will go to 6 or 2. Let's say 2 and 6. So for 8 it will go to 1 or 3. So from 9th it will go to 4 or 2. Okay, so these are all the possible places for the knight to go. Then we'll be creating an array for this, and then we'll be traveling in all the possible ways where the knight can go. Then what we'll be doing, we'll be okay, yeah, we'll be starting the for loop. Firstly, let's have a dp array of size 10, also prev array of size 10. Okay, so this is directly the space optimized solution. Then what we'll be doing, we'll be doing filling dp with 1. Okay, why 1? Because at least every square will give us one possible answer. So for a for loop, I equal to 1 to n, which will be the number of total number of solutions which we have to give. Then we'll be initializing the dp again, dp of size 10. Then for then I'll be initializing this, basically the, okay, let's say the place where the knight, okay, the night position for equal to 0 to 10, because these are all the possible solutions for the night to go. Then here I'll be initializing the answer variable that will be equal to 0. Then for all the places where this loop is basically for the night from where to start, and this is for the places from that particular position where all the night can which are all the places that night can go. So let's say that is jump of night. Okay, so in the jump array I'll be just declaring all these values which are all the possible directions where the night can go, which are all the possible places where the night can go. Okay, so then what I'll be doing, I'll be just doing answer plus equal to prev of the places. Okay, and after this for loop I'll be setting that my dp scale dp of place will be uh, equal to the answer, and after this I'll be just setting my prev dp equal to prev. And then in the last loop I'll be calculating the answer as answer will be equal to 0. Then I'll be traveling for in every square for int square in prev. I'll be just doing answer plus equal to okay, and let's say I in prev I'll be doing prev I. Okay, so and at the end I'll be just returning the answer. Okay, so this is how we'll be approaching towards the question. Now let's move towards the coding window. Okay, yeah. And now let's first have the jumps array. And jumps that will be equal to array of let me just see which are all the possible values: 4 6 8 6 7 9. Okay, 4 6 and then 8 6 and then 7 9. Then we are having 4 8 and then 3 9 0. 4 8 and then 3 9 0. Then we are having okay null, and then it is 170 170, and then 2 6 was there. Then we are having 1 3 1 3, and then we were having okay 1 3 and then 2 4. Okay, so these are all the possible places where the knight can be placed after when we are at each particular square. So now let's declare the mod that is equal to int 1 e9 plus 7. Okay, now let's have the dp array equal to new int of size 10, and also prev dp array prev equal to new int of size 10. Then let's start with the okay, first arrays dot fill dp with 1. Then for int I equal to 1, I less than n, okay, I plus plus, and then let's initialize the dp again, new int 10. Then for int night, where the night is placed, equal to 0, night less than 10, and then night plus plus. What we'll be doing, we'll be having an answer variable which will be equal to 0, and then for int place in jumps of night. Okay, here I'll be just doing answer equal to answer, because I have to take the mod here. Answer plus prev place mod. Okay, and after this I'll be just doing dp of night will be equal to my answer, and then here what I'll be doing, I'll be setting my prev uh, equal to my current dp. Okay, so after this for loop I'll just have to calculate the answer. So my answer, let's have the result variable, not the answer. A result equal to 0, then for and let's say square n equal to 0, square less than 10, then square plus plus. So we'll be doing result equal to result uh, plus prev square mod, and then let's just return result. Now let's run it. Okay, see the error someplace. Oh, okay. Okay, it's giving me wrong answer. Let me just go through the code once again. 466. Okay, here it should. I don't think so that this should affect anything. 687948 and 390170261324. Okay, then mod dp equal to for int I equal to 1 I less than n I plus plus, and dp then int night equal to 0 night less than 10 night plus plus, and I'm having my answer to initialize with 0 for int place and jumps night. I guess, yeah, jumps night. Answer is equal to answer plus prev of place mod and then dp of my night equal to my answer. Then here prev is equal to my current dp and result. So plus prev square mod. Okay, let me just see what's the output is always coming out to be 20. Okay, I result equal to result plus prev is mm, okay, it's like the result is mm, for int I equal to 1 I less than n I plus plus then dp new int of size 10, then for night equal to 0 night less than 10 night plus plus. My answer first is 0, then for int place in jumps of the night answer is equal to this, then dp of my night will be equal to answer, and after this my pref will be equal to dp. Okay, result is equal to this. Okay, let me just. Okay, so I finally found the problem here. The problem was that we are taking value from the prev, but here my prev will always be initialized to 0. So I have just to set this as dot fill prev that is 1, not dp as 1, because we are not calculating using it. Okay, then now let's, yeah, and gets accepted now. Now let's submit it. and it gets accepted. Okay, so this was it for today. Thank you for watching.